Rolling. Oh,
Slate.
Lauro, take 2.
Action.
Action. Perfect. Okay, action.
That's an action already.
No,
That's
the intro sound.
Okay, Lauro, take 3.
Action.
Lauro, thanks for talking to us today. So, when did you first become interested in music?
When I was about 9, I remember my sister had bought a guitar, first guitar. She was teaching her boyfriend how to play guitar at the time. I was about, I hadn't even touched a guitar before, and just watching him trying to learn how to play the guitar. Sadly, he passed away as soon as I joined middle school, 5th grade. When I moved away, it was one of my best friends. And, I started playing, started just stealing her guitar and started playing it, open strings, and then started moving on to chords and stuff. And the whole process, I think just watching the process of like learning how to do things and, putting it into practice is, something that drives me.
And so where do you see yourself in the future? What do you want to accomplish?
There's a lot of things, a lot of paths that I've chosen, like a lot of paths that are free for me. Like I could see myself doing pretty much anything in the audio industry and even in the film industry. But for me, my current goal is to be, in the live production area, anything. My main number one is to be successful in performing with, instruments, playing guitar and vocals, and that's what I really want to do.
So you want to be a singer-songwriter? Is that, and what's your genre of choice?
Rock. Alternative music.
And what bands inspired you?
Nirvana, for the way that they came up and the style of music that came from how they came up.
And what about it was appealing? Was it the angst or the message?
I would say the emotion that they put, not in the lyrics. The lyrics were all over the place, but it was the emotion that they put into the actual instruments, and I felt like you can literally feel the music when you're listening to it, and you can feel the type of vibe that they were vibing when they were making that recording, and that's what I really like. A lot. You don't really feel a lot of that sometimes anymore in music, and I feel like a lot of things are really overproduced, and there's rawness to that type of style.
Have you seen or listened to the Foo Fighters at all?
I have heard a few songs like Everlong and Learn to Fly with Dave Grohl, lead singer. It's very different from what...
I think it's on HBO, there's a special about the creation of one of their albums, and it's like, it's not correct, but it's like Road Trip Across America, but there's one song called Something from Nothing that you should definitely watch the video of the production of it, and they produced it in the studio in Chicago. And that song is... that whole experience of writing that song, seeing that song come together, because the documentary, this one episode covers that song from start to finish, and I think you would find that fascinating.
I'll definitely check it out.
Because it still has that same vibe that you're talking about. Hey, well, thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Okay. Cut.